Good afternoon, friends, and welcome to Rowena May Inspired. My name is Kelly. Here's our pal, Willoughby. He came in pretty good this time. Woo! If you guys are seeing that red live button up at the top, that means you're catching us live. And I hope you are, because we are crafting with the Stand Tall Crafting Group today. So come on in, say hello when you pop on so we know who's there. And let's get to not crack-a-lackin', craft-a-lackin'. Craft-a-lackin'. Okay, I'm going to bring my computer up. I had a hair in my mouth. Ugh, gross. Hello, Miss Shauna and Miss Yvonne. Okay, hold on. Let's see. There we are. There we are. Okay, let me just go ahead and mute myself, and let's light up the positivity candle. This has been working really good lately. We light up this candle, and then we just all stay positive and bright and shiny. Hello, Miss Denise, and Miss Kim, and Miss Lynn, and Miss Krista. I gotta knock some of that icky wick off there. Icky wicky. You guys, hello, Miss Luann. You finally made it, Miss Luann. You're watching from you're still in the car line, Misty? Good Lord, that's a long car line. Oh, shoot, that one doesn't really have much juice left in it, I guess. Let's see. Hello, Miss Valerie, Miss Terry, and Miss Teddy Bear. How are you, friends? Okay, hold on. We got to light the positivity candle. I think Miss Tammy's just finishing up. Miss Tammy's just finishing up. Oh, yep, it's 5 o'clock, so she should be all done. Well, thank you. I just got this shirt. You like it? I got it off Amazon. I think it's cute. It's got, like, sunflowers on it. I love it. I love it. Hello, Miss Marlene. Okay, so say hello to Wilby. He's gonna. We're matching today. We're like, we should have a family here. Let me put it. Maybe I'll use that for my maybe I'll use that for my thumbnail later on when I post the video or the finished craft. Okay, so let me put my snack aside here. We're gonna do a craft today using one of these. I got this at an estate sale. It's like a mini version of a, hello, Miss Marilyn. How are you, friend? A grapevine wreath. Ever seen anyone like these? Oh, thank you. You like yellow? Mother's favorite color is yellow. Maybe she'll pop by. I don't know if they have Signal. They have Signal, like she can text, but I don't know how good their like internet is. You know, yeah, I guess it would be internet, wouldn't it? Wilby says hello back. So we're going to use one of these, and I'm going to use one of the squares off from the Dollar Tree tile. Now, I'm going to do this a little different. I've already made one. Well, thank you. I went to work today, so I try to look presentable when I go into the building. You know, try to look somewhat presentable. Hello, Miss Darlene. So we're going to take this, and I think, okay, I'm going to do a little bit different because I've done one already. I don't want to show it until I'm done because I don't want you to have any, like, you know, preconceived note, like just to see what it looks like. I want you to just wait till the end, and then I'll show you the one I already did. But hello, Miss Debbie, Miss Darlene. But this one I think is going to be kind of a little neutral. Not like your typical orange pumpkin, okay? We're going to do something a little different. And I think I'm going to paint this background on here with sandstone, okay? Sandstone. It's really neutral. You're watching and working. Hello, Miss Krista. Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. All right, so we peeled the back because this has like a sticky back. We peeled all that off. We just have the tile. So we're going to get a brush here. I washed a ton of brushes. Lord, I had a ton upstairs, and I washed them all. Let's see, this one's still a little bit wet. Hello, Miss Leona. How are you, friend? All right, so going in with some Waverly Sandstone. We'll see. We might do a couple coats on this. We're going to end up cutting this out to fit it in that grapevine wreath. But I'll just paint the whole thing for now. Hello, Miss Sherry. Well, thank you. Like my shirt. It's Amazon, you guys. It was an Amazon buy. I thought it was really cool, and I was like, I don't know. You know, you never know. They look really cool. Shirts look really cool when you're looking at them online, and then you get them, and you're like, But I really like this one. It's got. Make sure I didn't put my thing on my apron. It's got like 3 little buttons here, so it's, you know, it stays up okay. I mean, it might even like flop open, but it's not like revealing. You've never used the tiles? Oh my goodness, Miss Mary, you gotta get your hands on some tiles. They're fun. They're so fun. They are fun. Okay, so let's just get one coat on here, then we'll dry it, and then we'll put another one on there. Obviously, we're gonna need a little more than just that. It's very light. Let me set that right there. Suffering from a migraine since Friday. Miss Leona, you poor thing. You like my blouse too? Well, thank you. Thank you. I do like the color. It's very bright. It's very bright. It's probably half the price on Temu. The shirt, and then it's half the shirt as well, right? Temu clothes. I bought a fair amount of Temu clothes. Sometimes they just, I'm not done drying that yet. I just want to kind of pick it up. It's kind of sticking to the paper towel. I bought my fair share of Temu clothes, but they're just not always like, what was it? Was it Miss Debbie that says they're like no, it was Sparky Chris. Guys, is Sparky Chris still around? Have anybody heard from Sparky Chris? I haven't seen her in a while. I always get worried when friends aren't around for a little bit. I haven't seen her on anyone else's lives either. So I just want to know, anybody heard from her? Keeping in touch with her? I should message her. I've done it before to check on her. But yeah, I think she was the one who said she can't buy the clothes because they're like polyester. They're too hot, make her sweaty. You don't start your rabbit hole. That's true. You will. If you get it, you'll get into the rabbit hole. You will. You'll start buying things and you'll just be like, what can I look for now? What can I look for now? Just make sure you check the sizes of things. I know, I haven't either. You wondered about Sparky. I heard she was taking a break. Oh, I know, but she always worries me when she does that because I just want to make sure everything's... She does do that. She does take a break from Facebook. She's done that several times. And then she's like, I'm taking a break, and then all of a sudden, boom, there she is. But I always worry about her. You know? So... But I guess if she's not on Facebook, she's probably not on like Messenger or anything. And then you try to message her and you wouldn't be able to get through to her. Wait, you have to size up? They run small for you? Like oh, really? Oh, yeah, Miss Krista, mine are too. Mine are always too big. I don't know. I don't know. That's what's like, so I don't even know how you would return. I don't even know if you can. I don't even know if you can return. That's why I like to order from Amazon, because I can just try the shirt on and literally put it back in the package, put the, get the return code and just run up here to the UPS store and have it sent back in, like the next day and have another one ordered with us on a smaller size or whatever. Because that's usually... I'm still like trying to figure out what size I am, you know, I'm kind of adjusting to sizes. Okay, this is pretty. This is really pretty. You buy a lot of cute t-shirts from Temu. I know, I do too. I have too. I bought some really cute. I actually bought a shirt. Now, the company Life is Good. I really like their shirts. But they're not cheap. They're not cheap. But I bought one and it says, I think it says Happy Halloweeny, and it's got a wiener dog on it that has a witch hat. I just got that today. I thought that was super cute. So hopefully I'll be in an event around, well, hello, Miss Margaret. Wait, do you know you can get price adjustments? Really? What, from Temu? From where? What secrets do you know? What secrets do you bought a top at the flea market and it was enormous? I think it probably from Temu or something similar. It was the polyester. Yes. Yes, polyester. Oh, goodness. Oh, shoot. I'm going to have to do one more coat on this. Let me get it dry. Get it totally dry. It's very pretty, but you can still see, you probably can't see it in the, there, but I can still see that close. I want to give it a little bit more. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. Smidge more. Okay. So I'm just kind of splotching it on because these are like these plastic tiles, and it's kind of easier. You could use a like a dabber or whatever if you have it. It works fine with a paintbrush. It does. It does. Girl, you're looking mighty fine with that color. Oh, thank you, Miss Tammy. I guess it's my color, because I've had a lot of compliments even at work today. One of my coworkers, he came up and he was like, "My, I haven't seen you. And I love that color on you." I was like, "Well, thank you. How kind of you." Men don't usually say that, because they just don't. Wait, yes, this is sandstone. Waverly sandstone. Yes, it is. I was trying to do something a little different. Instead of just the same old orange pumpkin, Pueblo, because I always use Pueblo. So I was like, let's do something a little different today. All right, I think that's going to be good. Let's put my brush over here in my cup. Where do I work? He was hit. No, he was not. His wife works there. No, he was not. No, he's a really good friend of ours. We go to those parties. We all party together. No. I just hadn't seen him in a while. He works down the hall from me, but we hadn't seen each other. It's probably the yellow. It just brings out my sparkling personality. Oh, look at my earrings. Look at my earrings. My girlfriend made these on her laser cutter. Aren't those cool? My sunflower earrings? Oh, I got a sunflower bracelet. Oh, I'm all sunflowered out today. You love orange pumpkins? I do too. I just like, whoa. So you gotta be careful. When you're not paying attention, you might get a little bubbling going on there. You gotta pay attention. Oh, shoot. You gotta pay attention. Get a little bubbly going on with your tile there. You and Blake can be, oh, Miss Krista. No. Stop that nonsense. Anybody got that kind of time, effort, motivation? None of that. None of that shenanigans. No. Oh, shoot. Anyway. Okay. Yes, she does. Okay, I gotta dry this a little bit more. Sorry. A little bit more. I gotta keep it up a little bit higher. Yes, me and Krista pick on each other. Don't worry. It's here. We pick on each other in Messenger. It's all good. Sometimes you just can't put things out on the webs, on the interwebs. You gotta keep it private. Gotta keep it private. Okay, did I get it now? All right, I think it's good. All right, now what I did before, I think I'll do the same thing. I'm gonna flip it over. I forgot I did this before. She starts doing a lot of pineapple crafts. You know what? Let me tell you something about that. My husband and I, where we live, we have new neighbors, and they're over like back here. And they have 5 dogs. Okay, I'm doing the back because you can see the back. After this craft is finished, you're going to be able to see the back. So I'm just going to kind of go over it just to give it some color, so it's not the white. So anyway, we went over there. They were out with their dogs because they're getting ready to fence their yard, but it's not totally fenced in yet, so they have to take their dogs out and keep an eye on them. And then they have one that they have to keep on a leash because he's a bigger. I think he's like a Labradoodle or something like that. And so they were outside with him. So we were like, let's go over and, hello, Miss Janice. Let's go over and introduce ourselves. So we did. So we were over there talking, and I was just being friendly. You'd have to wear an apron. Well, I normally do. I just didn't put it on, and I mean, it's sandstone. I think if it was black, I would definitely be putting one on. Yeah, I think that's good like that. It's not perfectly covered, but I like how that looks good. Okay. So anyway, we're over there talking to the neighbors, and all I said was, it's really nice to meet you. We're going to be firing up our hot tub pretty soon. Maybe you guys will have to come over. Hello, Aunt Anita. We were wondering if you guys would have any signal. And I was like, maybe you guys can come over some night and go in the hot tub. And my husband, we get back home and he was like, that was really weird. I'm like, what? He was like, you don't ask like strangers to go in the hot tub. I said, I didn't say, like, I didn't make a date with them. Like, he's like, maybe they think we're swingers. And he goes, next thing I know, you're going to be putting a pineapple upside down in the backyard. Really? Really? Sorry, I was just being friendly. We're trying to find some friendly neighbors around here. Cruella over here sure isn't friendly. I don't think I've told you guys about Cruella lately. Her husband up and left her. So, the one Karen that was on here, literally her name was Karen, and I had to boot her off my page because I couldn't take her negativity. She fit the name very well. And if your name's Karen, I'm sorry. I know that's wrong of me to just, but you know how they say it's a Karen. Well, whatever. Anyway, her name was Karen, and she was straight up rude, and I had to tell her, knock it off, and then I had to boot her. I can't remember the last thing. I put up with a lot of things from her, and then finally I just had enough. I can't remember what the last thing was. I think it was when she was trying to tell me that I should be nice to my neighbor and leave her alone. And I'm like, I don't go over and harass her. I just call her Cruella behind her back. She doesn't know I say that. She's not friendly, right? I have the right to feel the way I feel about her. But anyway, her husband up and he gone. He's gone. So, I mean, when I call her Cruella, I'm not lying. She's not friendly. He left. He is gone. I would prefer that he come back and she leave. Is really... Neighbors are peeking over the fence watching for hot tub steam. She's not really... Oh, you mean Miss Karen? Oh, she was just opinionated. She always gave me a hard time. Okay, let me cut this. She always gave me a hard time about washing my car in the car wash because, you know, you're ruining your car. Okay, well, guess what, lady? It's my car. If I want to ruin it. If I want to... What'd you say? She watches the replay so you don't know? No, I blocked her. She's blocked. I blocked her. I said enough of the negativity. I can't with you. She would, every time I would do remember I used to do the car wash chit chats, and I haven't done the car wash chit chats in a long time because I stopped my car wash membership. Because I just did. I was like, okay, I'm not going to pay for the car wash membership anymore. So I don't do the car wash chit chat. Every time I would do a car wash chit chat, you know, like a real quick going through the car wash for like, what, 2 minutes that I would do that. She would chime in about how her son was he detailed cars and how I'm ruining my car and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your 2 cents every time I wash my car. Wait, who's sporting a tankini and Speedos? I was doing, you can go back. I have some go to my reels and look, and you'll see, would you say you have the right to say what your opinions are? She does. If you're talking about her, yeah, she does have the right to say what her opinions are. But I mean, like, it was just nonstop with the car wash every time. I'm like, you don't have to watch these reels. I just do them for fun when I'm going through the car wash because I think it's funny, you know. But she was just on my last nerve, and then she was telling me I should be nice to my neighbor. I'm like, don't be telling me how to be. Cruella's husband. Wait, I'm thinking Cruella's husband. I wish he was next door. Because he was so nice, and he used to work on vehicles and everything. So we would have been able to take our vehicle over and he could work on it. But no, Cruella run him off. So she had to get a job. She had to get a job. Okay, so this is how it's going to be on the back here, like so. Okay, so yeah, Cruella didn't work. Now she's got to be a working gal because I don't know how she's going to keep that house. I was kind of hoping maybe how do you know he left but not know why? I know, right? And we even, okay, so going into more detail about that, the neighbor across the street, we work with their, I guess it's their daughter. And he had the guy's phone number. And so we were like, hey, you know, like, maybe he can get a hold of him just to ask him about working on a car or something. And his daughter that we work with was telling me the other day, she's like, he texted him and he said something about, are you still working on cars? And he said, no, he's not working on cars anymore. He's focusing on his job or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And his daughter was like, Dad, how do you know that wasn't somebody else that had his phone? And he's really like, he's in a shallow grave somewhere. And they have his phone and they just said that. You're never going to know. You had the perfect opportunity to like play it out and you're never going to know. Oh my God. Wait, you heard she applied for, oh, so you guys were asking me. No, she didn't do that. I know she didn't do that. I work for the federal government. She didn't apply for a job there because we have our suspicions about what little shenanigans she's got running over here, but I don't know. Must be the pay is not too good because she had to go get a job, but she didn't work at all. She was a stay-at-home whatever. And I don't want to say stay-at-home mom because her youngest daughter's in high school, so it's not like they need a babysitter. You like my shirt? Thank you. Are you sure he left? Now, I know, Miss, is that Miss Tammy? I know, Miss Tammy. Now I'm concerned. No, I don't know. I don't know what happened to him, but I'm sad because he was really nice. So I'm just waiting for she just took the test. Oh shoot. No, I think that's good. Okay, look, there's the inside. I was going to put a little like, dry brush. I can dry brush it from there. I'm going to dry brush some ivory on it. I should have done that before I glued it on there. I got all riled up. Hello, Miss Debbie's Fun and Funky Crafts. Stay at home. Then she bought her daughter a little Yorkshire, a little Yorkie. What is it called? A little dog, a little yappy dog. I say that, but I have 3 of my own. Next episode on 2020, right? I know. It was a dark, dreary night on Christie Drive. The neighbors were all minding their own business. Except for this house. Yeah, what is it? Just a York? Is it just a Yorkie? Is that what they're called? Do they have a full name? Anyway, it's that one of those little yappy dogs. Like I said, I have yappy dogs too, so I can't really say. But anyway, what they do is they don't have a fenced-in yard, and so they let it out on a long leash, and then it stands out there and barks. And my dogs will be barking too. But when my dogs start barking, I'm out there like, get your butt in here now. I don't like barking like dogs. Just like they're barking because they want attention. These yahoos of mine, they bark because they're like, hey, come play with us. Yeah, is it a Yorkshire Terrier? That's what I thought of. But then I said Yorkshire and I thought that sounded like pudding or something. Melinda, you can't get it. It's not any better. You can't get anything better than. Well, I'm telling you, like, she used to have traffic. When we first moved in here, like, traffic was coming in and out of the driveway. Like we really thought she had some little growing operation going over there or something. I'm telling you what. Because something wasn't right. Something just wasn't right. And now that's kind of let up. Blake says that he thinks it's still going on, but she's not there as much because she had to get a job. Okay, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so I have to take I've got a little tumble tower block, okay? We're going to use this to stand this up, okay? Hello, Miss Casey. Knee prayer. Lots of pain in your spines. Oh, my goodness, Miss Julie. I'm so sorry. All right. I need to paint this. Should I paint it brown? What did I do the other one? Yeah, I painted it brown. Okay, let me grab some Java. It's right here. We're going to grab some Java and hopefully don't get this on us. But yeah, so it was just funny because now her son, so she has a daughter and a son, and I only know this from the neighbors because like I said, like, she won't have a conversation with us. She won't even look at us. Like, it's so weird. Like, I don't know what we ever did. We didn't do anything really that I know of because she didn't even give us a chance to do anything. So, she has a son and a daughter, like, from a previous relationship. And the daughter is super kind. And she'll talk, she'll wave, just friendly. But I told you, like, my husband used to go over and, like, snow blow their driveway for them and stuff. And the husband was thanking. He just did it. He didn't, nobody asked him. He just did it because he was out doing, you know, ours and the neighbors. I know, right? Miss Teddy Bear? How rude. Trust me, they're out there. But, you know, he would be out there finishing up and she'd come out to get in her car and leave, and she'd just literally get in her car and leave. She wouldn't even like wave or like say thank you or nothing. Like, are you kidding me? Like, come on, lady. Don't be rude. He was doing that out of the kindness of his heart, and you just acted like, oh, yes, minion, clean out my driveway. So anyway, I don't know what will happen. I'm just waiting to see if there's going to be a for sale sign in the front yard. I don't know. I'll have to let you all know as the saga continues, because I just want to know. Oh, but then her son, had used to be over here all the time. He didn't really like live here full time. I mean, he's grown. He's grown and gone. And her daughter's grown too, but I think she goes to college, so she's here, you know, sometimes. But her son, he used to work out at the casino. I don't know if he still does. But I happened to see that her son's car was in the driveway today when I came home from work. And the only reason why I even really paid attention is because when I was coming down the street, the younger daughter that's in high school, she had just gotten off the school bus. And she was in front of the house, and that little Yorkie came running out. And I was like, holy crap. But I mean, it came running out right to her. And the son, I looked in the doorway, and it was her son. I was like, oh my goodness. And I saw his car. I was like, oh, her son's still alive? No, I'm just kidding. So anyway, her son was there. It's the first I've seen him in months, but I don't know. I just don't know. But yeah, she's still not kind. And you know, my husband will do, you know, if you need anything, he'll help, but you can't be rude. Like, don't be rude. But she won't even, you know, say a word or anything. Just, you know, it's just that, hello, hey, how's it going? Don't even have to say that, but just give the whole hi. Don't need to be friendly. I mean, uber friendly. Just how about a nice wave? But no. So anyway, now my dogs don't like her dog because, you know, they want to go get it, and play with it, and yeah. Replay first time on. If you're from Lansdale, Pennsylvania, hello, Miss Pat. No, we're live. We're live action here today in the Stand Tall Crafting Group. I'm just painting this little block, and I just sanded it down because I like to have a little sanded look going on there on that little block. Okay, so that's gonna go. Let me figure out which is gonna be the top of this thing. Okay, I think it's gonna be like this. Yep, I am live. Are you sure this is sun? Well, yeah, it is. Yeah, he's quite young. He is quite young. Now, I did stare a little bit when I saw a male in the doorway. I was like, oh, who is this? And then I saw his car, and I was like, oh, that's her son. That's her son. I thought maybe she had a mystery man. That's what I was wondering, if she had a mystery man over there. I was checking it out. I like to know where she works. I don't know. She works. Look, I got a hair on my. I did. I have, like, you know when you get a hair. You're gonna be honest. I wave at certain neighbors, but run in the house quick, or they drive in and you. Oh well, Miss Darley, I get that. I totally get that. But we've lived here for over 2 years, and no, actually, I think my husband did get a wave out of her one day, just recently. But that could be, you know, because maybe she's trying to hit on my man. Maybe I better keep an eye on her. Oh, Cruella might be trying. Wait, you're 45 minutes from me, Miss Debbie? Where do you live? Cruella better watch herself. I haven't put the upside down pineapple out there yet. Just kidding. Just kidding. Gross. Hello, Miss Lisa. All right, did I put that on there crooked? No, I think it's okay. Look, there's our little, it's our little pumpkin. Doesn't look like a pumpkin yet. Is it falling over? I think, hold on, I gotta hold it better. It's bake her a pie. No, I'm not gonna, I told my husband I don't go to prison for anyone. I don't look good. I only look good in yellow. They don't have yellow jumpsuits in prison. Orange? No. Oh, you're from Pat. Wait, where's Pat at? Oh, where she said she. Oh, where did she say she was from? I forgot what she said. Pennsylvania. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. You're not near me. You're near Pat. It's okay. It's okay. I would be excited if you were near me. I don't have very many friends near me. Wait, didn't Blake say she made food? No, that was her husband. That was her husband. That was not her. That was the husband. He did the food on the grill. They're Hispanic, and it was all the really good Hispanic, like authentic Hispanic food. And oh, it was good. But he brought it over, so we knew it was okay. We knew it was okay. All right, I'm going to take this happy fall sign. We're going to put this right here in the middle of our pumpkin. I got to figure out what I want to paint it. Now, maybe I want to just stain this. Let me take some chalk teak. Chocolate pie like in the house. Miss Debbie, you're bad. You're so bad. You're so bad. Oh, so bad. Oh, you're gonna get frost tonight? You know, well, when I got out of work today, it was only 61. I was a little chilly. I was like, ooh, it's a little chilly. It's a little chilly out there. All right, we're gonna just use our chalk teak dark paste wax on this happy. When and where is your upcoming craft show? Miss Rhonda, it's in November. It's November 16th. And it's here in Battle Creek. It's at my son's church. It's called Dexter Lake. Dexter Lake. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. That's the Miss Debbie. You're cracking yourself up. That was a good movie. And that girl deserved it. That woman deserved that pie. Mean old lady. No, she wasn't really old, but maybe. All right. Dry this up. Right up. What time is it? 5:30. Okay. So I am filling in for Miss Karen today. She was originally in the event. Miss Karen was affected by the storm, and so she had lost power. So I'm not sure she had like internet and all the stuff back. So Miss Krista asked me if I could fill in for us. I said, sure. When you were in Arizona, your aunt said she was taking us to eat real authentic Mexican food. She pulled in Taco Bell. So my Hispanic friends won't speak because they think they speak English. You know what, Miss Darlia? Someone else had mentioned that. And the thing was, I heard her having a conversation with a Caucasian woman who came to the house one day, and they were in the yard. So I know she can speak English. Look at me with my finger. Because I heard it. And because I was giving her the benefit too. And I'm like, okay. Because the people who lived here before had told us that she doesn't really talk a whole lot. Because, you know, she's kind of, I think that's her excuse. She's kind of conscious, you know, about her language. Nah, I could hear it, and it sounded fine to me. It sounded fine to me. She just don't like me. She just didn't like me. I think Karen messaged her and said, don't like this lady. Practice makes perfect. All right, I gotta buy some. The grit on my sanding block is like so. Hold on, I got one down here on the floor. I gotta use my foot to get it. Were you living there before? Yeah, they've lived here. Yeah. So the people that we bought the house from, they had told us the son had told us that they would bring, you know, to go. They'll make food and they'll bring it over, and they did that. Let me see if this works. No, I'm just not loving everything is so fine. All my coarse of my sandpaper now is so fine. I must have used all my coarse stuff, so I don't want to rub that off there too much. I don't even know if I really like that color. Do we like that? Just the brown like that? Do we like that? Trying to show you the snowman in my taco basket. Facebook won't allow it. I keep trying. Did you go to, hello, Miss Susan and Miss Sandy. Did you go to my page that's the, let me just take a little bit of this. Did you go to my Rowena May Inspired Crafty Friends page? You should be able to share it there. And we can all see it. All right, kind of like that a little bit better. Gives it a little more of a rustic look. My husband's watching the Tigers. You know, the Tigers, they're in the playoffs. So thank you, Miss Kathy. Well, I got it cut, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago, but when I go to work, when I go to work, I wear it down. So when I went in the building today, okay, you guys see how it's kind of it's not totally covered. So I had to go into work today. So it always usually looks decent when I do that. It always looks somewhat decent. On the weekends, I'm really notorious for just throwing it in a ponytail because I don't want to do it. Because I have to straighten my hair. And it's a lot of maintenance that goes on here to get this to look somewhat decent. So it's a lot of maintenance. Could be the husband also. Sometimes they don't allow them to be social. You know what? And I mean, it could be, but I don't foresee that in this guy. I don't foresee that. But who knows? Well, I mean, whatever. He hit the road, so he apparently he didn't like her. Why should he care? I'm just kidding. I don't know. Oh shoot. Anyway, the weird thing was when he first came up missing. Just kidding. Yeah, but I didn't foresee that with this guy. He was uber friendly, and I know what you guys are saying, but I did not see that with this situation at all. And the daughters, did I get that crooked? Hold on. Let me slouch down in my chair. Did I get that? I think I might have to. Is it crooked? Can you guys see? If you don't go anywhere, you don't even comment. Let me set it up there. I feel like that. Yeah, I feel like my tumble tower block is crooked. Hold on, I'm gonna have to pull it off here because it's gonna hose up the whole thing if I put the stem on crooked. And hold on, let me break that off there. Yeah, I don't know. But the thing was, when he like I said, when he first came up missing, his parents were here. So his parents came every summer. Well, the last 2 summers, but the summer before, so last summer, they actually got their visa to come to the U.S. So they were here. And then they were here, and then he leaves. I'm like, why are his parents still over there? That was what was weird. I'm like, that's what was weird, is why were his parents still there if he was gone? So I don't know. It's so weird. Because that's why we thought, oh, maybe because he worked in construction. We're like, oh, maybe he's on a work trip. Construction guys, they go. My ex-husband worked in construction. He used to go on trips, and be gone. So I was like, maybe he's gone. But then he didn't come back, and he didn't come back, and he didn't come back. He didn't like that she wasn't social, but it would be funny. I know, it would be funny. And so apparently the neighbor on the other side, I can't get this thing to stay. The neighbor on the other side, I guess she would talk to her. So I'm like, we need to hire her to go over there and get the scoop. All right, I don't know about that tumble tower block. For some reason today, I'm riding the struggle bus, getting that thing to stay on there. I might just pull it off there. I'm gonna pull it off, and then I'll mess with it. I'm getting glue all over my table. I'll have to put it on when we're done because it's just making a big old glue mess here, and it's on crooked. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever, lady. But I don't know. So she just does her own thing. But like I said, she's not there as much anymore because she had to get a job. So, but what she used to do is she used to work in her yard all the time. She has beautiful flowers over there. So that's what she would do. All right. I've got a little stem. Bad guy. Maybe she follows you under a different name. Yeah, I doubt it. I doubt it. That's funny. She's secretly watching me. Is that what you guys think? This is one of those birch. Look at that. It's got a little. I have another one out here. Oh yeah, here's another one. Maybe this is a little bit. Yeah, it's only a little bit taller. Should I use that one instead? I thought this one was kind of cute because it has a little arm on it. These are the days of Kelly's life. So are the days of my. You know what? Mother used to watch Days of Our Lives. I have no idea how she became a fan of that show. You have to go back and watch the beginning of the neighbor's story. That story with that lady. I've been talking about her since we moved in here. We always call her Cruella because she's not nice, and I'm just because I always felt like she was giving the dogs dirty looks, right? And I was afraid that maybe she was the Karen, and I was afraid that Cruella was gonna make a coat out of my dogs, you know, because she's gonna steal them. I swear somebody threw some food over the fence one time and, you know, trying to poison my dogs, you know, like, because there was like an apple in there. Like, I mean, I don't know if apples are apple seeds like poisonous to the dogs, because I'm trying to kill my dog, Cruella. You guys, look what I did with my whopping bag of Spanish moss from Hobby Lobby. I put it in a big old 2.5 gallon Ziploc bag from Dollar Tree. Did she have black and white? She has black hair, not white. She's too young. She doesn't have the white part yet. Oh shoot. She's probably only in her 40s. She's way younger than me. But Cruella just seemed like a good name. My husband would be like, Kelly, don't say it so loud. I don't care. I'm in my house. I can say I don't remember the missing husband story. He's not really missing. He gone. He left. He hit the road. He's like, I'm out of here. Yeah. No, I didn't tell that story before. This was the first time I think I've talked about this because he was such a nice guy. Such a nice guy. I did notice he started drinking a little bit though. Maybe that was probably a sign. Like, oh, you have to be. I'm sorry, but you have to be one of those neighbors who kind of keeps an eye out on things, because when stuff goes down, the investigators are coming and asking questions, and they want to know what you know, and so you have to be on alert. Like, well, I saw this car pull in at this time. Sometimes I even look at the clocks when I'm like, see something that I think is suspicious. I'm like, okay, it was 7:23. It was a blue car. You know, it was a model, blah blah blah. You know, I'm gonna give you the deets. Like, I'm gonna be making sure nobody's. I watch enough Dateline, you know, 48 Hours and all those shows, that I want to be one to be like, I'm going to give all, I want to make sure I can give all the details. Okay, I need a little bit of greenery. I don't think I grabbed any greenery. Shoot. What time is it? 5:42. We're doing good. We're doing good. Okay, hold on. Let me see what I can grab here. See what I want to put on here. I like all the rest of my neighbors, by the way, just so you know. And I even try to make friends with the ones back here. And my husband says they're trying to be swingers with them, and I'm like, no, that wasn't the intention. Oh, that was not the intention, you crazy fool. All right, sorry I have my butt to the screen, but I have to try to find some greenery here because I forgot to grab some, and it's all over here in a big old pile. I'm trying to find something that would go. Okay, here's something. Here's something. All right, I need these pieces of greenery off here. Yeah, in the neighborhood watch. So that would be the guy across the street that actually messaged the husband about the car. He's the homeowners association. We don't really have one, but when we moved in here, he said he was the homeowners association, and he was coming to collect the fee. And if anything ever happens in the neighborhood, we always say, the homeowners association is fired. You know, like the president of the homeowners association is fired. Like when my mom came over here and stayed, people stopped and take pictures of our cows and pigs. Oh, Pineapple Kelly. All right, let's trim this down a little bit. All right, so I think I'm just going to leave that together and stick that kind of like, okay, no, I got to cut it apart. I don't like it like that. He came over here when we were in Rhode Island in April. He came over here, told my mom that he was there to collect for the dues for the homeowners association. And his daughter that we work with, she was with us in Rhode Island. And he told her that, or she told him, or no, yeah, he told her that he did that. And she goes, Dad, you don't go over to the neighbor's house and walk up to the door and say you're there to collect money. She's a widowed woman and she didn't know who you were. I'm sure Mother would have loved it. She's a widowed woman. Oh, shoot, that's funny. Oh, goodness. All right, too funny. Okay, there's a piece of greenery on that side. We're going to do another one on this side. I'm going to put a bow on here, so don't worry. It's not just going to be all green. Hello, Miss Marsha. Yeah, he said, well, I came over trying to collect. And she told, Mom was right on it. She goes, well, you're just going to wait till they get back, because I'm not paying their dues. I'm not paying. Mother was like, forget them. I'm not paying their money. She didn't fall for it. She did not fall for it whatsoever. She's like, they'll be back Sunday. It looked like he didn't know that. His daughter was with us. He knew exactly what he was doing. Yeah, she couldn't. I said, for one, I go, Mom, why did you answer the door? Why'd you even answer the door? Well, she's so Pete's. I never did check the Ring doorbell that day to hear that conversation. I should have, I guess. All right, put that down like so. Kind of get that to go down. Let's get this one to lay down as well. Get that one to lay down. All right, and this one needs to lay down too. I don't want them sticking up like they have like little horns. I just want them to be kind of like so. That one can stick up. I think I have two of them stick up. They'll look kind of funny. All right, so don't judge it yet. I don't love it yet. Don't judge it yet. Hold on the judgment until we get a little bit further here. Okay, let me pull. I'm just pulling off some of this. I'm gonna get rid of this. You know, like those things are what I end up having all around this craft room. Okay, so I need to make tendrils. So I found my other, remember I told you I thought I had two of these? I found the other one. It was laying over there. I just didn't grab it when I was like, I thought I had more than one. I did. All right, so this is the other one. Let's see if we can pluck off. Now, don't ask me what this is. I got this from an estate sale. I think you just like would stick it in a vase or something. And the bougie people would just stick it in a vase and call it, you know, home decor. That's my idea. But I'm using it for tendrils. That's what I'm doing with it. Okay, I'm just trying to find one that has maybe just a couple. I don't need like a ton. Hello, Miss Barb. How are you, friend? Oh, let's see. Well, I told you guys about the deer story. I mean, we've had a lot of action in this neighborhood recently. With the deer getting shot in the front yard. Not in our front yard, the neighbor's front yard. But it was by the police because they had that funk disease that's going around. So that happened, and then, you know, I don't know, just, it's a happening place right now. really a quiet neighborhood. It's really quite quiet here. All right, let's get those will work. I mean, we'll have the sirens, and we live really close to the interstate, but you kind of tune it out. So this will give us a little more tendril than, you know, you normally would have, but it's like a little branch of, I want to stick this in here. Yeah, cute. All right, whoops, pulled that one right off. Let's put some glue right there. Stick it in like so. Stick it in there like so. Oh, Miss Marsha, your little granddaughter, your little redheaded granddaughter is adorable. I feel like I will have a redheaded granddaughter because my son and my daughter-in-law both have red hair. I can't wait. One day I have I mean, a grandson, a granddaughter. I don't know. One or the other. Just a grandchild. Hello, Miss Lori. How are you, friend? A grandchild. Period. Would be lovely. Would be lovely, but I'm sure of it. It's got to be, right? I mean, it's got to be. All right, I might stretch those a little bit once we get our bow on here. Look, got our little tendrils up there. All right, how much time do we have? We got 10 minutes. Miss Janice from Vintage Country Crafting is up next. Okay, you guys, look at this material. It's blue. Look. Now these are from Jubilee, of course. Jubilee. I'm gonna make a little bow. I'm gonna try to make a small bow. I don't have my mini bow dabber anymore because I'm done busted it. I had to throw it away because it was busted. It was busted. There was no repairing it. I don't even know how. There were springs flying all over the place. It was just, I manhandled it one too many times apparently. It just went poing. And busted it and went everywhere. So we're gonna take some of this. This must have been like, is that a fat quarter? I think that's what that is from Jubilee. One of my great grands was here earlier. She's 1.5. She's extremely busy, independent, and nosy. She's like, I've been watching Great Grandma. This is how you do it, Great Grandma? Oh, shoot. Oh, I can't wait to spoil a grandchild. I just can't. I mean, I can, but I can wait. I just can't wait, you know? Like, I just want a grandchild. Like, my best friend has, like, that's not going to rip that way. Has 2 grandkids. And I'm like, I just want a grandbaby. It'll happen in God's time. It'll happen. It will happen when it happens. Okay, so we got those 2 pieces. Now I've got some. Her and Rip get along great. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. All right, so let's just put this in here in our little big. Look, my shirt's falling off all of a sudden. Falling down. In the big girl bow dabra. Get this in here. I don't want a huge. Now, we don't need a huge bow. We don't need it huge, but we're going to try to loop it around 4 times. Give it 4 little loopy loops on each piece here. Loopy loops. Okay. Cute. All right, then we're going to take that one with those 2 blues, those kind of coordinating blues. I don't know why I thought blue would be cute. I just thought blue would be cute. When I was looking through my, I was trying to do a little bit something different kind of color pumpkin than normal, you know? Too big over there. Okay, there's those 2. And then I've got, I love this stuff right here. This little, it's lace ribbon. I got it in clearance, 87 cents at Hobby Lobby. Oh, and I think I had used this on something else because it has a little glue on it. Yes, up next is Miss Janice, Vintage Country Crafting. She's the next. Make sure that glue. I must have put this on something and then took it off because it's got a little dab of glue on it. So I'm just going to make sure the glue goes down because you're not going to see it. But get that in there. I think they'll just do this one once across the middle. That'll be cute. A little cream lace. Little cream lace. Okay. Did you guys notice that Hobby Lobby like took a lot of their ribbon and like clearanced it, and then like didn't really put any other ribbon back, or you know, like it just seemed like a lot of it was gone. I was kind of sad. I was like, really? What are you doing? I always gotta mess with things. Just gotta mess with it. All right, let's tighten it up. Flop it over. Cooperate here. Cooperate. We got 7 minutes. I know you're all in the Stand Tall Crafting group, right? Because we've had this chat before about being in the groups. Don't make me come find you. Thank you, Miss Julie. It's Amazon. It's an Amazon shirt. I just got it a couple days, well, last week. I guess it was last week. But it's my first time wearing it. First time wearing it. All right, let me get this fanned out here and looking good. Looking good. Now, I saw my Aunt Anita pop on earlier, but I did not see Mother. Rude. It's going to reflect in her pay. Not that she gets paid, but if she did, it's going to reflect in her evaluation as Mother. Oh, shoot. All right, bring this back. Now, I just like to just kind of cut my tails with my pinking shears. Not that you really be able to tell much with this material, but that's what I like to do. Just what I like to do. Give it a little finished look. Look at that stinking cute little bow. Stinking cute. All right, so let's see. We want to make sure we don't cover all of our tendrils. You might just have to stretch them out. Like I said, we might have to just stretch them down, right? Because they're all scrunched up. Just stretch them out. All right, let me hold that up. That's why I need the little the Jenga block to hold it up, but we're gonna have to work on that afterwards. Work it. Okay, yeah, this is cute. Pull those up there. Pull these out, and you can see them. And the greenery, I think I could have left that one up. Let me see if I can bring that up. I think it'll look okay now that I have that on there. Let me get the bow up here, make sure it's glued good. Well, thank you guys. This little Grapevine wreath thing came from an estate sale. I got like 3 of them in, 3 or 4. I think there was actually 4 of them. I think the lady, like, I mean, she clearly she made crafts, right? But yeah, she had it in her craft stash. Look, that's stinking cute. All right, so we probably need to put, let me look at the other ones. So I got the tendrils. Oh yeah, we need to put a button. We need to put a button in the center, okay? What color button? It would be really cool if I could find in my stash here, I might do it afterwards, if I could find a color of paint that's really close to that blue, and I might just kind of dry brush over that happy fall to add that blue. I mean, I've got some blues over here. I just don't know. Like, this is Martha Stewart. This is probably too, yeah, that's too blue. I would have to find the right blue just to kind of dry brush over it. So I might do that when I'm no longer live. And then I have to fix that tumble tower block. Well, thank you, Miss Nora. Thank you, Miss Krista, for having me in your event today. What do you guys think? A gold button? What a gold button? Gold buttons. Let me sit this down here on the floor. All right, let's look at some of these gold buttons. Or maybe a silver one. That's a shell. That's a shell. Let's see. As I've been putting all my gold buttons together. Brass buttons. I guess they're probably brass. They're not gold. Yeah, no. I don't know. Whatever these are. Metal. How's that? Metal buttons. That's very regal. I just want something simple. Wait, this would be cute. I always like these. I have a bunch of these. It's kind of a cool little swirly gig there. Swirly gig. Let's see. What else? Here's one that's just like a round one. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. And Miss Tammy, I want to let you know, I hope everything goes well with your surgery. I'll be praying for you. And we'll be anxious to get you back crafting. There's one that has like a little pearl kind of in it. Yeah, I don't really like that. There's just all kinds of them. But I think I kind of like, ooh, no, I like this one. I like this one. No, I like that one. No, I like this one. Just kidding. Just kidding. I was just being funny. All right, let me put this on here. And then the only other thing I need to do when I'm done is put that tumble tower block back on so it has a little stand to hold it up. Because, so it would be like a little, oh, you're in the school parking lot? So it would sit up like so. Well, it's not going to sit up. So let me show you the other one because I got 1 minute. This was the other one I made. So I took some rub and buff and did that center, and then there's the leaves in the, so it's really similar, really, really similar. So I just wanted to do another one. That bow is much bigger than that bow, but I like that bow, and I want to definitely put some blue on there, you guys. I think this is stinking cute, isn't it? So we get to, oh, I know, right? There's always some story I can tell you guys. Something's always happening. So you guys, thank you so much for being here. Make sure that you refresh your screen in the Stand Tall Crafting group and check out Miss Janice because she's gonna have a beautiful craft because Miss Janice always does. You like this one as well? Thank you. Well, look for these little mini Grapevine wreaths. I don't know where these came from. They had like, the tag on it was super old. I don't even think I could read it, but I think it's stinking cute. And like I said, I'm going to put the little thingy back on it so that it will stand up, and I'll take a picture and post it on my page. You guys, it's 6 o'clock. I got to go. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Bye-bye.